behind that bed breaking right now. Behind that bed breaking right now. Behind that bed breaking right now. Behind that bed breaking of interest. And this is of interest. The communicators of interest. And this is of interest. The communicators of interest. And this is of interest. The communicators of interest. And this is of interest. The community. This is the community. This is community. Behind that bed breaking 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 community. You should be behind that bed right now. 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 You should be
Bogut and Kevon, Draymond set great screens. Obviously, they had a certain approach, and we just try to be. Well, as the game went on, we got a little bit more patient, just seeing the pictures correctly, and obviously you just got to make shots. So, yeah, it was a nice flow. We were moving the ball too early.
To all my churches and my pastors, who's your master? Who's your master? Sign this paper if you wanna preach. Now they got you, that's hate speech. Thought the Bible's what you're gonna teach. Now they got your hands tied and the word is out of reach. Tell the truth, that's what you gotta do. Got money, thought you had proof. Let them in so they controlled you. Mum's a word, close your mouth, there goes all your clout. First Amendment, thought you had it.
Even when K's out there, he's our safety valve in terms of we can end up possession that way, but we try to get to those looks and those patterns, as much as we can. It just puts so much pressure on the defense. You can't key in on one guy, and even if you try to, somebody else is going to be open. And you see, like, the morale, like everybody's shoulders are up, and smiles and just aggressiveness all over the floor, whether it's setting a screen or swing or.
501c3, break free. Control the church, but not me. Time for us to break free. From 501c3, 501c3, break free from 501c3, 501c3, break free from 501c3. Freedom's gone right from our church. That's the devil, he's on alert. Jesus, it's time to work. Separation from the state, can you say rebirth? No fear, that's what he told me.
Every series is different. And when you have the capability to, expand the bench and fill minutes with guys that are obviously capable, can help us on the floor on both ends, and you see like the confidence that they play with, regardless of what the situation is, that's contagious for sure.
Master, this is a must. One life to live, make sure it's not a bust. 501c3, break free. Control the church, but not me. Time for us to break free. From 501c3, 501c3, break free from 501c3, 501c3, break free from 501c3. The church been usurped, time to freedom. God's in charge, I know you feel him. Let him guide us, that's true freedom. Holy Spirit guidance, free his house from the system.
Even when I was in isolation situations, I was seeing 2 and 3 people. So, I think that was obvious, that they were trying to make things hard for me just by making me see bodies and sending 2 guys at me sometimes. So sometimes I couldn't even get an attempt up, even if I was trying to force it. But they did a good job tonight defensively. And, even when I was trying to find guys, they were getting deflections.
No more misbehaving, cause I love my father, so I do what's right. No more sleeping, time to wake up, gotta join the fight. No more waiting, I'm being pushed forward, I can see the awakening. No more walking, Holy Spirit's inside, I can feel him strengthening every single day. I know I have a choice, but I choose to pray. Gonna keep moving and follow his ways. You must stay strong to the end of days. Who's that talking? Close your mouth and learn to listen. Study the word, then ask for wisdom. This you'll need to make a transition. Follow me now. As
the team that we playing against, they're not going to shoot mid-range jumpers and try to attack the rim. If they see an opportunity to shoot a three, they're going to take it, and they shoot it at a high clip. So we got to bring our guys up and run them off the line. And tonight we were, they were setting solid screens and they coming off, shooting practice shots. And, that's the last thing we need if we want to have any chance to, to beat this team.
Jesus is coming. Jesus is coming. Open up your eyes, cause Jesus is coming. Grown folks got to wise up. Please, no, don't interrupt. You heading towards that fire. Slow down, don't rush. No, you can't see it, but it's hot. Believe it. Please don't die, just listen. Hold on, we preaching. Read this here, the Bible. Wait, please don't grab your rifle. You no need to resist. I'm your friend, not your rival. I'm just here to warn you, but with love.
I mean, obviously it's a little bit difficult physically, and a little bit emotionally, just because you excited about being in the Western Conference Finals. You just, win 7 games, got one on the road, and, you're excited about that, and then you got to come straight here, right from Denver, and start prep and get ready for the best team in the league right now. And
this ain't no mystery. Keep on living. I can't force it on it, just know you got a choice. Keep on living. When you're walking with him, you can hear his voice. Keep on living. Love your God, then ask to be saved. Keep on living. It's no big deal, you're the one he made. Keep on living. I can't force it on it, just know you got a choice. Keep on living. When you're walking with him, you can hear his voice. Keep on living. Love your God, then ask to be saved. Keep on living. It's no big deal, you're the one he made.
What up? This your boy Crisscross 304 checking in. And today's show is all about the NBA Conference Finals, both last night and tonight. But here in the first segment, let's begin with last night's game. You can see there in the title, Warriors dominate Trailblazers in Game 1, and it was a dominant performance. Of course, the game was close throughout until midway through the fourth quarter when the Warriors, or really early in the fourth quarter, when the Warriors began to take a 5 to 7 point lead and stretch it out to 10, 15, and then 20 by the end of the game. And dominant performance by Steph Curry last night in the Curry versus Curry matchup. First time two brothers have ever matched up at this point in the playoffs. Final score, Golden State 116, Portland Trailblazers 94. When you look at the stats, first and foremost, Steph Curry, 36 points, 60% from three-point land, 9 of 15. That's right, he made 9 three-pointers. That's 27 points alone. He also had 6 rebounds, 7 assists. Also, Klay Thompson, 26 points, 3 of 9. That's 33%. That's not bad. You'll take it. Only had 1 rebound and 3 assists. Both of those players, Curry, 35 minutes, and Thompson, 37 minutes. Also, Iguodala, 31 minutes. Draymond Green, 34. And you can see those 4 getting a lot of playing time. And also, Kevon Looney, dishing in 6 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist in his 24 minutes, and he was very, very effective. You also had Jerebko, who you don't get to see much, coming in, getting 15 minutes, played well, 9 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. And Draymond Green with the double-double, 12 points, 10 rebounds in his 34 minutes. So just a dominant performance. And even with Kevin Durant in the game, which he wasn't last night with an injury, the Warriors moved the ball well. But even when Durant's not in the game, it's like the passing, the ability to move the ball around and find the open guy is just amazing by the Warriors. And you would think not having Kevin Durant would slow them down, but it has not. And can that play a factor in the offseason when Kevin Durant makes his decision whether he's going to stay with the Warriors or move on? Can the Warriors continue to do this without Kevin Durant? I don't know. But right now we're seeing that they certainly have that ability. When you look at the Trailblazers, of course they lost by 22. You still had good games by Lillard, 19 points, 4 rebounds. Cantor, 10 points, 16 rebounds, pretty much matching Draymond Green. Cantor had a good game. He's going to continue to have to if the Trailblazers are going to have any chance in this series. Maurice Harkless with a couple monster dunks last night, 17 points, 4 rebounds. Also, C.J. McCollum still playing well after that big game 7 performance against the Nuggets to lead him to this point. He had 17 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. But no doubt the Trailblazers are going to have to play better. They're going to have to take away the three-point shots because the Warriors are dominant when they get open three-point looks. And it was like shooting practice for the Warriors last night. So what do the Trailblazers have to do? Number one, I just said it. They got to stop the three-point attempts. They got to play better defense and not allow the Warriors to find open guys at will, which they did last night. 22-point loss. Is it a big deal? Yes. The Warriors will probably win this thing in 5 games, but we'll have to wait and see. I think the Warriors will win game 2. They'll split in Portland. They'll sneak one in Portland, and they'll come back and win this thing in game 5 and have a nice rest as the Bucks and the Raptors, which we'll talk about in segment 2, are going to have a long 6 to 7 game series because neither one of those teams is way better than the other. Of course, I think the Bucks will win and match up with the Warriors in the finals, but that's yet to be determined. Cannot count the Raptors out. But the Warriors dominated the Trailblazers in game 1. That's the storyline. Coming up in segment 2, we'll talk about the Raptors and the Bucks, and then in segment 3, the Pelicans. Wow, I know you saw it last night. The Pelicans winning the lottery and getting Zion Williamson. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with you after this.
Yeah, we back again. I told you I was coming. I told you Trump for president wasn't the only one. We back with another one. Here we go, baby. Go Trump, go Trump. We like a president that's so pumped up, everybody up. Look at the crowd, it's about to erupt. Russia cries from afar. Never heard of them until Trump went hard. Listen up. No divisions from within. We just spitting ideas as we head for the win. Christian Holmes, stand up, speak again. Come together right now. Progress from within. Unemployment down low. Stock market on a roll. If you ain't down with Trump, then you just so cold.
President Trump came into office and the market went up. President Trump. Quit your crying cause the wall going up. President Trump. Went to the rally, it was all the way up. President Trump. Move over Satan or back that thing up.
One last time, 2020's on our mind. Pull that Trump card just in time. Give the people what they want, we're so in luck. Leaving Democrats at the polls like what? Going hard. Gotta win by a landslide. Kanye West kinda sounds like a brainchild. Candace Owens, conservative warrior, spitting words so bold, sound like a bull terrier. Home runs, Trump strikes back, empires on hold. Put it on the rack, the future is here. Be strong, fight back. Proofs in the pudding, go on the attack.
President Trump came into office and the market went up. President Trump. Quit your crying cause the wall going up. President Trump. Went to the rally, it was all the way up. President Trump.
What up? This your boy Crisscross 304. We're back for segment 2. And you can see there in the title, Raptors or Bucks in game 1. We'll discuss the series as a whole and what I think will happen. But nonetheless, we're going to focus on game 1. Before we get to that, make sure you subscribe to the channel as you're listening. Updated videos every day on Monster Dunks especially. We don't usually give you the highlights for all the games and things like that because by the time we post in the morning, you already know the outcome of those games. So we focus on Monster Dunks, previews, live streams of the games, and then the daily show here on the community. So this is episode 16. You're listening to the community with your boy Crisscross 304. You can find me social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at Crisscross 304 or at the community 500. Make sure you follow and subscribe to those places for up-to-date videos each and every day. So let's get to it. Raptors or Bucks in Game 1? Who do you like? That's the question, right? I'm going to tell you what I think, but what I think doesn't always happen. I thought the Warriors would win, the Rockets would win in Game 6 and force a Game 7, but that didn't happen because the Warriors have proven that they can play with or without Kevin Durant. Remember, they went 73-9 without Kevin Durant. They lost in the finals, but nonetheless, they have shown they have the ability to play without Kevin Durant. So, I'm not always right, but what I think will happen tonight in Game 1 is the Bucks won't slip like they did against the Celtics in Game 1. They will win Game 1 tonight, but that'll force the Raptors and Kawhi Leonard to turn up their game, I should say, heading into the rest of the series. And this is going to be a great series, unlike the Western Conference Finals. The Eastern Conference Finals is going to go at least 6 games, maybe 7. It all is going to depend if when the Raptors are down 3-2 heading back home, if they can get the win and force a Game 7. The Bucks have home court advantage and will play at home tonight, and they will win tonight. They will win the first game. I think it'll be a close game. But then the Raptors will turn it up, and they'll win Game 2. They'll split in Games 3 and 4 in Milwaukee, or in Toronto, I should say. And then this thing will be a 3-game series in Games 5, 6, and Game 7 if necessary. So tonight, you're going to get a huge performance from Giannis Antetokounmpo, his first Eastern Conference Finals. The only thing that the Raptors have on their side is, of course, Kawhi Leonard, which is no small thing. But they also have experience on their side, and that's why the Raptors could win this series. Will they? I don't think so. But the Raptors certainly have a shot to win this series and avenge last year's loss in the Eastern Conference Finals to LeBron James and company with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Of course, the Cavaliers have fallen apart since he's left, not making the playoffs. So this is going to be a heated series. It will be toe-to-toe in every game. We might get one blowout game along the way, like we did last night in Golden State when the Warriors beat up the Trailblazers by 22. But I don't think you're going to see the same thing happen in this series. You might get one game, but this is going to be a close series because neither team is going to lie down. This is not the series you want to miss. You can miss a game or two at the Western Conference Finals because you have a good feeling that the Warriors will make the championship and win the championship once again. But the Eastern Conference Finals, for the first time in roughly 9 or 10 years, I'd have to look it up to be exact, we have an Eastern Conference Finals without your boy, LeBron James. So Giannis, the Greek freak, Antetokounmpo will step it up tonight, have a big game. So will Kawhi Leonard, but it won't be enough to get past the Bucks. So I'm predicting the Bucks will win Game 1 tonight and will more than likely win the series. But again, experience is on the Raptors side. Big trade in the offseason to get Kawhi Leonard, and you saw it pay off the other day when he hit that shot in Game 7 as it bounced around the rim, well, up high off the rim, and then bounced around the rim 3 times before it fell, much to the delight of the Toronto Raptors fan base. However, you can expect Milwaukee fans to rise up tonight, not making the Eastern Conference Finals since 2001. It's been 18 years in waiting, and that's a long time for any team. So you can expect Bucks fans to be on fire. Not many fans will be seated tonight. They'll be standing up for most of the game, pumped up and trying to cheer their team on to victory and hopefully maintain home court advantage. But it is unlikely to me that they will win both. In fact, I think Games 1 and 2 and Games 3 and 4 will be split, and this will be a 2-2 series in a 3-game series, best of 3, in Games 5, 6, and Game 7 if necessary. That's my prediction. This your boy Crisscross 304. Stay tuned. After this break, we'll discuss the Pelicans getting Zion Williamson. It's your boy Crisscross 304, and you're listening to The Community, episode 16. Stay tuned. We'll be back with you for segment 3 right after this.
Sick and tired of these haters. Ain't got nothing better to do, just all in my face. I'm like, back up, back up, back up, back up. Off me. Haters get off me. get off me. Yeah, I'm going on a trip tonight. Secret mode, that's right. Haters get off me. Haters get off me. Yeah, I'm going on a trip tonight. Solid mode, that's right. Off of me, back up slowly. I move so quick, haters can't see me. Getting what I need, you best believe. The days are short and his gift I shall receive. Jesus comes first, quench your thirst. If you don't follow, you might be cursed. One way home, a party with some foam. The place so big, you might just roam. I'm all over town, not till sundown. Shine his light, worship his crown. Don't fear death, cause he puts me at rest. If you don't agree that my God is the best, get off me. Haters get off me. Haters get off me. Yeah, I'm going on a trip tonight. Secret mode, that's right. Haters get off me. Haters get off me. Yeah, I'm going on a trip tonight. Solid mode, that's right. I'm really in the mood. Hey, I like your attitude. Wanna chill tonight? Please go out and see the fight. Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather. We got choices, gotta make your mind up quicker. It's all on me, no need for the money. Grab your girls, let's go, follow me in for free. Club close at 3, party time, pray for me. Dancing all night, sweating profusely. Don't know the time, lost track happily. Middle of the night, all the haters fell asleep. They off me. Haters get off me. Haters get off me. Yeah, I'm going on a trip tonight. Secret mode, that's right. Haters get off me. Haters get off me. Yeah, I'm going on a trip tonight. Solid mode, that's right. Get off me. Haters get off me. Haters get off me. Yeah, I'm going on a trip tonight. Secret mode, that's right. Haters get off me. Haters get off me. Yeah, I'm going on a trip tonight.
What up? This your boy Crisscross 304. We're back for segment 3. And the Pelicans last night getting Zion Williamson. Unbelievable. Lots of drama in the half-hour episode put on by ESPN last night, and getting the opportunity to see who will get Zion Williamson. And it's crazy to think that this whole thing came down to one player, right? Ja Morant, R.J. Barrett, they're in the wings waiting at the second and third pick, more than likely. But the Pelicans winning the draft lottery last night, you basically take all the 14 teams or so that didn't make the playoffs, put them into a bin with ping pong balls, just like the lottery, and someone's name or someone's team is pulled. So the Pelicans will get Zion Williamson. And Alvin Gentry, who had the opportunity to be back behind the scenes, they let so many people take their cell phones and things like that, but they let so many people back there to watch the draft lottery. So people like Alvin Gentry, the coach of the Pelicans, had the opportunity to know before we did that he and his team will be able to select the number 1 pick in the draft because they won the lottery. But how exciting was it? In the timeout break, you still had the Knicks available. You had even the LA Lakers moving up many spots into the top 4. And how crazy would it have been, as I watched the draft lottery last night with the boys, to see LeBron James and Zion Williamson match up. That would have been insane. But it didn't happen. When they came back from break, the LA Lakers took the 4th pick. And of course, then the New York Knicks came up, much to everyone's shock, because the Knicks had the best chance to land the number 1 lottery pick and get Zion Williamson, which would have been huge in New York. But instead, now, even more exciting, Anthony Davis wanting the trade, one of the best players in the NBA, a big man, monster dunks every night. He's now going to be teamed up with Zion Williamson for at least a year. And you got to believe now maybe the Pelicans can give him a max deal and try to keep Anthony Davis. Because you put Anthony Davis and Zion Williamson and maybe 1 or 2 shooting guards on the same team, And this is going to be a dominant team that the Pelicans can put together. One of the big things about Zion Williamson that everyone believes, especially when you look at Charles Barkley and what he has said, is how is he going to match up defensively? If he tries to play the center spot, he's going to struggle down low with some of the centers in the league. If he tries to match up at the 3-4 position, it's going to be hard to play defense against those guys who are very agile throughout the NBA. But now, when you put Anthony Davis into the mix, he does not have to play the center spot. He can play the 4, where he can still shoot some open jumpers, where he can still drive to the rim, and Anthony Davis will take some of the heat off of him. And behind the scenes, you know, usually when a team is selected in the lottery, everyone's kind of cordial and things of that nature. But they said Alvin Gentry was standing up pumping his fist last night when he found out that the Pelicans would get the number 1 pick, because that's going to propel them immediately into the playoff picture, definitely into the top 4, with a chance to make a run at the NBA championship as early as next season. Mark my words, the Pelicans will be in the mix. I know that's going to shock some people, right? You want to believe that it's going to take Zion Williamson a few years to get comfortable with the NBA and the difference of play compared to college and high school. But I'm telling you right now, as a Duke fan and watching Zion Williamson, he was ready for the NBA last season. And this is going to be a serious problem for many teams around the NBA, guarding those two down low and around the court, especially with that more wide open 3-point line. If you can get some guys that can shoot, a point guard and a shooting guard, that you can sign in free agency or go with what you got. But even if you can add a shooting guard or 2, which I'm sure there's going to be some at the mid-level and low-level range that are going to want to sign with the Pelicans, this team is going to be dangerous. So look out for the Pelicans. Unfortunately for the Knicks, they fell to the 3rd pick, but at least you have the 3rd pick, because after the 3rd pick, things drop off fairly quickly. R.J. Barrett is a likely landing spot in New York for the New York Knicks. But, of course, we'll have to wait till the draft to find out what happens. That's the situation. New Orleans fans are jumping for joy today as they won the draft lottery last night. That's the end of the show today. You're listening to the Community Episode 16 with your boy, Chris Cross 304. Be sure to subscribe. We'll catch you later. Peace.
Bed breaking layman. Be hand up bed breaking layman. Be hand up bed breaking layman. Be hand up bed breaking layman. Be hand up. This is of interest. The community is of interest. And this is of interest. The community is of interest. And this is of interest. The community is of interest. And this is of interest. The community is of interest. This is of interest. The community. This is the community. This is community. Be hand up bed breaking layman. 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 Be hand up bed breaking layman.